and you may have used some of them. If you have animals, Rover is one that came out of a startup weekend. Launch Rock, if you've ever done a new idea, a new page, Launch Rock is a startup weekend idea. Zapier is another startup weekend idea. Thimble came out of a startup weekend. So even though, yeah, we're doing this practice thing, if you move forward because you're passionate about the idea and you and your team want to do it, that's great. Just know 12% of startup weekend ideas move forward past the weekend. And that's just such a testament to it being a practice of entrepreneurship, meeting each other, sharing skills. That's what we're doing this weekend. So there are some other going on right now. So right now in the world, actually maybe we're at what, +5 GMT. So there's probably people that are sleeping after having done this a couple hours ago. But California, they'll do it maybe in an hour or two. There's one in France and in Germany. Next weekend, there'll be a couple. I know the end of this month for Global Entrepreneurship Week, there's going to be a whole host of startup weekends. So connecting, again, like I was saying, that network with those people, they know what you went through because they went through the same thing. So when you reach out to the people, not only here at DFW, if you reach out to any of those people, you have this common ground and this network of Startup Weekend. So what we're going to be doing tonight is, like I was saying, you should be thinking about the thing that annoyed you or annoyed someone who told you about their annoyance, and that's what you're going to pitch. You have 60 seconds, no slides, no preparation. You're just going to share with us your 60-second pitch on that idea, and then we'll group up around that and we'll get started, get working. Once you give that pitch, then you'll be able to vote on the ideas you like best. You'll have 2 votes. And once we voted, you'll form teams around the top 4 ideas from tonight. Tomorrow on Saturday in the morning, we'll do some instruction set reminding you of a lot of the stuff tonight, because you'll hear about a lot tonight and then you'll be working. And so we'll do a reminder in the morning, midday, and throughout the day. There'll be class opportunities, not required, but class opportunities for you to get into pitching or marketing or customer validation. And Saturday is really about you going out and doing the work. If we were in person, I'd say, get out of the building. I want you to get out of here and go talk to people. So we have some ideas for how to do that virtually. And then Sunday, you'll have a chance to meet the judges, make your final pitches, and we'll announce our winners. So in order to do all of that, there's a lot of perks and a lot of tools and tool sets you might need. All participants receive a $300 credit from Google for Startups of Google Cloud credit. Everyone receives a GoDaddy free domain. If you want to screenshot this right now, you're welcome to. It'll also be in your Saturday morning email. But you just go to startup.co and then enter that code. And as long as you do that before Thursday, so this upcoming Thursday, so what is that, 9, 10, 11, maybe the 12th? As long as you do it before then, that code will work, but it'll turn off on Thursday. And then also all these additional, this gift card, the day pass, and the Cookie Crave coupons, those will be in an email from the organizing team for you to get access to those coupons and gift certificates for every participant. Thanks to our awesome organizers. Labeaud?
All right, dun, dun, dun. It is the Oculus Quest 2. I love the Oculus. Okay, so some of you know I worked with Facebook on marketing the Oculus and the Portal devices over the past few months, and I am definitely not a gaming person. Okay, I'm not a gamer. But what attracted me to the Oculus was learning all of the functions. Let's go. Yeah, we can leave it there. All the functions that it has outside of gaming. Facebook is really trying to put in a VR headset on everyone for every type of occasion, for events, for business. And there's so many different tools and experiences. When I've had a long day, I say to myself, I need my Oculus, right? Because it takes me away, literally. So when we first said that we were going to do this, the first thing I thought, let's make the Oculus a prize for the idea owner of the first prize, right? So Code Up made that possible. So we're going to talk about our sponsors, but they're the reason why. And so let me just talk about some of the things that are specific to the idea owner of the winning the first prize. Okay, so the Oculus Quest 2, the Founder Institute is also going to waive the interest fee into their cohort, right? That's an $8.99 value. So just to let you know, you have that option to go into a cohort that will help you develop your idea further. It's not something you have to do, but it's offered, right? So that is a great value for you to continue on. Maybe it's not necessarily this idea. Maybe it's a mutation or an evolution of this idea or some other idea, but they're offering that to you. I Reveal is coming from Dyron Jolly, who is of Incon LLC. Great marketing company, and they are going to give you a marketing audit with their iReveal. So that is awesome. It's going to help you to kind of really wrap your head around what it's going to take to actually launch this company if you want to move forward with it. So that is for the idea owner or the co-founders that come out of this, right? Okay, so let's go to the next slide. Second place is going to be $100. So we were just discussing how we're going to disperse this, but definitely you will get $100, whether it's in the form of a gift card or loop and tie. But we want to offer that to the second place lead. And then finally, the third place will be getting $50. Now, the reason why there's a lead prize that's separate from the team prizes is because, you know, this is the idea owner's baby, right? And I mean, me as Labeaud Labs, everyone gets to clock out except for me, right? Whoever is going to be the lead of these teams that move forward, they're going to work the hardest. And so this is why we want to offer something to them, because this is something that they really believe in. So they're going to really kick butt and bust their tail to win this. So I definitely want to recognize them by giving them separate prizes. Okay, so let's go to the next slide. Well, Grant is going to tell us about our global sponsors.
I just want to say thank you to our global sponsors, Google for Startups and GoDaddy. They sponsor every Startup Weekend event, and they have a global reach, obviously, in being able to offer the accelerators that Google for Startups has offered. There is a accelerator for Black founders, for female founders, and there are, I think there are 13 now country-specific accelerators that Google for Startups is focused on. And GoDaddy is giving free registrations for domains to anyone participating in a Startup Weekend. So thanks to our global sponsors.
Thank you, global sponsors. I do have like about 1,000 sound effects on my phone, so let's go to the next one. Yeah, so I thought I might use them for once. Okay, so we're going to talk about our local sponsors who have been awesome enough to reach out and let us know that they want to support women in tech and just everybody who aspires to be an entrepreneur. So we have Incon, who is a strategic marketing agency to accelerate business growth with unique ability to deliver a phenomenal experience. Then there's J Sage Productions, an event and artist management company providing distinct and memorable experiences that give audiences a reason to cheer. Code Up, you can start your career in web development or data science from home. Accelerate yourself from beginner to job-ready professional. And then the Cookie Crave, a gourmet cookie company offering large, delicious, nut-free cookies and vegan cookies. And then we also have two more on the next slide. So Founder Institute, the world's largest pre-seed startup accelerator. Since 2009, we have helped over 4,500 entrepreneurs get the focus and support needed to build a business that matters. And then finally, the North Texas Entrepreneur Education and Training Center, a starting point for entrepreneur lifestyle seekers to come and learn and be exposed to the realities of business ownerships without making a lofty investment into something that will develop into nothing. So definitely appreciate all of you sponsors for everything that you do. Some of those gifts that I mentioned earlier came from them, and we're just so proud and thankful for you guys. Just wonderful. North Texas Entrepreneur Education and Training Center. Definitely, if you want to be an entrepreneur, definitely get connected with them. They're also about lowering boundaries and diversity as well. So on our next slide.
So the teams tonight are going to be formed around pitched ideas. So when I'm done with this, the next thing we're going to be doing is pitching. So if you've been delaying, start thinking of what you're going to pitch. We'd love to see everyone pitch. Like I said, the point is the experience we're creating, safe space for people to share ideas and come together to work on them. So yeah, if you want, there you go. If you stay on the slide,
right there. All right.
Slide, then what we can do is communicate that once you've pitched, over in the chat is really down over here. So make sure you have this chat open. If you haven't opened that up, it's down here along the bottom. Then that'll open up on the side. And over on the side is where we'll be doing the voting. So one of the organizers will take your votes and tally them, and the coaches will then come back and communicate what teams they'd like to work with. And so as you pitch, people will be taking note. Personally, the rest of you will be taking note of who's pitching and what ideas, and get a feel for what you think of it. And then one of the organizers will be documenting all of the pitches. So once we're done with all those pitches, each of you individually in the chat, we'd like you to type in the names of the 2 ideas you would like to vote for. These are not the ideas you have to work on. These are not the ideas that you have to move forward with. Those are just the ones you want to vote on and that you want to see move forward. So after everyone has voted in the chat, one of the organizers is going to communicate the top 4 teams based on the votes from all of you. So if you don't have something open, or if you don't have something maybe in front of you, just make sure you have documented the names of each pitch so that you can then later in the chat say the names and do your vote. So everyone will have 2 votes. And if you do more than 2, our organizers will only tally the first 2 that you make. So any quick questions there on that process, so I can delay a little more while people think of ideas?
All right, you guys, if you have any questions, type them in the chat, and Ahil will come off of mute and say what those questions are.
Okay, so the voting, the way it'll work, you have 60 seconds when you pitch, you'll have 60 seconds, and we will cut you off at 60 seconds. And I'll be the first one to get cut off so that you don't have to be the first one. And so we'll practice in just a second here. And the way it'll work is you give your 60-second pitch, and hopefully in that 60-second pitch, you've told us about the problem space you want to work in, potential solutions you've thought about, okay? But then what skills you have and what skills you'd like. So I'm a designer, and so I'd like the financial person, or I'm a coder and I need a designer, right? So just kind of let us know where you're at and then what you'd like to see on the rest of the team. And then the last thing, very important, let everyone know the name of it. If you don't have a name of it, you can make one up. one of the most fun parts of Startup Weekend Friday nights are the made-up names of pitches, people coming up with some juxtaposition words like we did in Half-Baked. So in 60 seconds, I'm going to cut my mute off, or in 2 seconds here. We usually do like a clap. And so after 60 seconds.
A clap like this?
Just like that. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So Labeaud, how about you go ahead and do that in like 2 or 3 seconds after I get started. So I'd like to get an ice cream business going where we have a cart. And
You cut off.
So I got cut off. I went over my time.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Any questions? I don't see anything coming through in the chat. Anyone have their hand raised in the participant area?
Not that I see. Okay, I think everybody's pretty clear. That's good.
It's time. So we'll run through and our organizers will document the pitches.
Okay, guys. So if you are going to pitch tonight an idea, type in the word pitching right now. Pitching. Type in the word pitching. Great. Just keep on going. And while they are writing that in, I just wanted to give everybody an opportunity to say a little something. What are you hoping to walk away with from this event? Someone come off of mute and just let us know really quickly something you want to walk away with. Anybody?
I think I just want to meet more people to collaborate with in the future, even if the app idea doesn't work, then I think it would be cool to meet new people who have different interests than me.
Awesome, Michaela. That is also one of the biggest objectives of Startup Weekend. Anybody else before we start with the pitching?
I'll go ahead.
Go ahead.
One of the things I'd like to get at here is really be able to help someone connect to someone in my network. That way they can actually get started and go ahead and take that leap of faith in starting their own business. I'd like to help out someone here, anyone here.
That's awesome, David. We really appreciate you. He's one of the judges that's going to be helping you guys, and he really knows his stuff. So he's definitely someone you could stay in contact with after this. I can also say for myself, when I first heard about Startup Weekend, I've been a speaker for many years before that. I started at a young age speaking. And one of the things I was always trying to inspire people to do is to have that confidence to get out in front of people and say what their ideas are. When I saw that this platform existed, I was just like, I gotta help out in some kind of way. So I just became a facilitator today also. And what's really big for me is just helping other people to find that voice and that strength and that bravery within themselves to give themselves a chance. So that's why I'm doing this, and hopefully we can make that happen for people today. All right, so I think we're done. If not, thank you guys for that. Let's go up, let's scroll up and see who is pitching tonight. All right, so we have Michaela. Michaela said that she's pitching. So since you were the first one to say so, Michaela, we're going to let you go first. So Michaela's going to step out to the back, and I want to have Andy to put 60 seconds on his clock and let Michaela know when she could start and when she should stop.
Okay, so whenever you're ready.
Start. So my idea is a healthcare app for patients to put their symptoms on. So you can label it 1 through 10, and you can also have a diagram of the whole human body in a 3D structure, so that patients who don't know exactly which body parts are where, then they could say, oh, well, it's hurting here, and this is either sharp or long pain, because that's a huge problem that doctors currently have right now, is that patients aren't specific enough with their pain, and so they can't address it as good. I would like to target the elderly people and also children in this, and I want my app to be called Health Now. What I'm looking for is is a business person. I currently do coding, and I'm in healthcare, kind of. I'm in biomedical school. I'm a PhD student in genetics. Thank you.
You're on mute, Labeaud.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, Michaela. All right, so our next person is going to be Sindhu. Let's give Sindhu a hand. And Andy, let her know.
You can go. You can start.
Okay, hi, I'm Sindhu. The last time I was here at Startup Weekend, I pitched an idea for a sustainable marketplace, and it won the first prize. But I've realized that it's not actually solving the most important problems of our closet. So I came up with this another idea where you have a virtual marketplace with professional stylists, closet organizers, local tailors, local cobblers, everyone available in that community. So once you have access to that community, you can actually solve many problems of your closet. That is, like, we spend about $1,700 per year, apparently, an average American family on a wardrobe, but we end up using only lesser than 50%. So there's a lot of unused potential, and also you can make
That's
money
not.
out of your. Oh, sorry.
All right, thank you, Sindhu. Great job. And get your hand clap going. I wanted to ask really fast, Michaela, what was the name of your idea?
Health Now.
Health Now? All right, and Sindhu, what was the name of your idea?
Open closet.
Open closet. All right, awesome. Okay, so the next person is Aimee Therese. Go ahead, and Andy, let her know when she can start.
Whenever you're ready, Ami.
Right now, okay. Hello everyone, my name is Aimee and my app idea is called Naturally. Naturally is basically a hair care app that's mostly targeted towards curly-headed people. On Naturally, you enter in your hair type and hair goal, and it starts you on your hair transformation journey. You can let the algorithm give you hair care regimen recommendations. You can get notifications for different hair routines and hair products specific to your hair type, and you can track your progress by uploading photos. And it'll also be like a social media app. And I think it'll really solve the problem of people who don't really know what's right for their hair, and it just helps that with them specifically. And on my team, I need a wireframe builder, a data analyst, and a financial expert. And my name is Aimee for Naturally.
Awesome. Oh, sorry. Okay, great job. Naturally. All right. Next is Willard. Willard, you are next. And Andy, let him know when he can go.
Okay, whenever you're ready, Willard.
Okay. Hi, my name is Will, and my idea is called Excel Up. My app will guide novice fitness enthusiasts to measurable muscle growth through fun workout challenges, an app that combines your love of gaming and working out. Challenge your friends, invite your trainers, challenge and track your growth through the app's customized dashboard. Yeah, we got dashboards, get muscle group specific recommendations, and more. Currently, I need a data analyst and I need an app developer. Again, my name is Will for Excel Up.
Awesome. Great job. All right. And finally, I think, is help me with that name. I'm so sorry.
Excel Up?
No, no, it's the next person is pitching. Oh, it's Swati. Oh, go ahead, Swati. Andy, let her know when she can go.
Whenever you're ready.
I'm ready. Can I start? Yes.
Yeah.
So thank you for the opportunity. My idea comes in alignment with Women in Tech agenda, which is diversity and inclusion. I've started a job portal called She Jobs, which is a women-focused job portal, which provides a marketplace and employment opportunities for women in technology and women in non-IT and any other women. But of course, women are not just women. They comes with a special story always, like women with special needs, children, single women, domestic harassment survivors, underrepresented minorities, transgenders, and all that. And why do we need that? Because employers and organizations are really finding it difficult to achieve the diversity metrics within their organizations, and they are spending a lot of money with different organizations to just give them the fresher profile. So I think She Jobs can help them to achieve their diversity metrics. And what I'm looking here is the business development person. Thank you.
I love that idea. She Jobs. Love that. All right. Now is the time that we do our final call, guys. Final call. Does anybody, that's a drum roll, if you can't hear. Does anybody want to pitch? It is your last chance. Can't pitch twice, but definitely. Okay, I don't see anybody else. All right. So what we're going to do is we've taken down the names, and I would like you to go ahead and type in the 2 business ideas that you like the most. And keep in mind, this person may want you on their team. So if you want to help that person, definitely say that. But definitely pick the team that you would be okay with helping, right? So go ahead and vote for 2. And while we're doing that, you're typing in 2 names. Grant, can we get some music? Let's get us some music with DJ G.
G Money.
Yeah, G Money. And you guys go ahead and start typing that in. Neil is going to put a strike next to, he's going to tally up all the ones that got you know what I'm trying to say. He's going to tally up all the votes. All right, good. Keep it going, Grant. You guys, if you have typed in your 2, Lil G. If you've typed in your 2 names, you feel free to get some water, use the bathroom, come back. You know, we're going to be tallying up some stuff right now. I'm going to get myself some water. Be right back.
Every bow you break, every smile you fake, every claim you stake, I'll be watching you.
Keep it going. Keep it going. Neil is still tallying up.
That's how I feel. I dream all night and day. Could you give us a chance if you mind? And I just have a place one last time. Could you give us a chance? We'll be so fine. I hope one day, somehow, I always will meet again. Cause I've been wondering why we still play as we were friends. I hope somehow, I always will meet again. It's time to care. Should you share love one day? That's how you feel. You went so far away. You should give us a chance, please be kind. I need to see you just one last time. You should give us a chance, we'll feel alive. I hope one day, somehow.
If you're just joining us right now, we're tallying votes. We have had a few folks with some technical issues that came in a little bit late. I wanted to make sure I gave everybody an opportunity. So I'm messaging in private to see what's going on, but go ahead and put the music back on, and we're still letting Neil tally the votes. Go ahead. All right, Grant, can you pause for a second? Okay, so I see that there's a lady named Michelle. Yeah, thank you, Reagan, for that. Michelle, were you were going to pitch today? Were you having some issues getting in? Okay, I'm going to hold on. I think she's actually not in the room. I think that some folks actually didn't see, they weren't in Zoom, in Slack, so they didn't get the update, or they didn't see the email that we sent out with the new link. So that might be an issue. Kevin, can you answer my message? I sent a message in private. Go ahead and message me back. Because I wanted to see if you missed your opportunity to pitch. And then also Michelle as well. One second. All right, let's put that music back on while we figure a few things out. And as Disney would say, excuse our fairy dust while we try to navigate through the votes right now. Thank you guys for your patience. All right, looks like we have the top 4 ready to announce if you haven't seen already. Okay, awesome, awesome. So our top 4 is Health Now. Y'all clap because I can't read this and do my sound effects at the same time. Okay, Health Now and Naturally, the hair care app. She Jobs and Open Closet. So awesome, awesome, awesome job, you guys. Yay! Okay, awesome. Now, I just want to let you guys know, if your idea didn't go through, it's okay. If you came in late, it's okay. We still need you. Please do not leave this experience because it's meant to be educational for you, but also your participation helps everyone else. We need your mind, your creativity, and insight. So if you're able to help someone else, please do, especially if one of the ideas is something you actually would like to have some influence with and maybe be a part of down the line. There's a few latecomers that came in that didn't get to hear the pitches. I'm gonna let Grant call that if he wants to let them say their pitch again. If not, we can just talk about the coaches and the breakout rooms and stuff like that.
It'd be great for maybe the 4, just
right,
to give a 1-sentence reminder just to everyone, since they were all the pitches. Let's just ask those 4 to individually give the 1 sentence of what it is. That'd be great.
Awesome. All right, She Jobs. Can you, in 1 elevator pitch, just real fast, describe to us what She Jobs is?
Sure. Can I start?
Yes.
Okay. So She Jobs is an women-focused job portal. We can say that as a diversity and inclusive market space where women in technology or non-IT and mothers with a special needs children, people who got pregnancy, sabbatical, and other career breaks, domestic harassment warriors, underrepresented minorities can post their resumes, and we also help them in reskilling and interview preparations and put them to organizations who are always looking to meet their diversity metrics. And the revenue model is a licensing model for organization as well as subscriptions.
Awesome. All right, Health Now in 1 sentence.
Health Now is a healthcare app where elderly and children patients will be able to rate their symptoms from 1 to 10 and say if they have either acute or chronic pain, because that's something that doctors are missing a lot of the time in these hospitals and everything. And I just think it's a great idea, and anybody who's wants to come along with me on this ride, then let me know.
Awesome. So many great ideas. Naturally.
Naturally is basically a hair care app that's for curly-headed people. It's like, it not only tracks your hair progress, but it also gives you advice on what your hair needs specifically. So yeah.
Awesome. And finally, Open Closet.
Open Closet is a virtual marketplace for your closet needs and concerns. So with professional stylists, closet organizers, tailors, and cobblers, you can actually customize your closet according to your needs, values, and budget. Yeah, it's a collaboration place.
Great, great, great. Let's have a hand for all of our, all of our folks who pitched today. Just, even if your idea was not voted through, it doesn't mean your idea was bad. I think everyone had a great idea tonight. And so proud of you guys for really putting yourself out there. And I hope that you continue to stay with us so that you can help others and also learn through this great experience, because it has so much more to offer. Now we're going to talk about your breakout rooms. So right now, the top 4 teams are going to be associated or aligned with a coach, right? So Locke is now going to take those coaches into a private breakout room. And in that breakout room, the coaches will decide amongst themselves which team they would like to help. While that's going on, I would like you to reach out to the person who said their idea and it was in the top 4. Let them know if you would like to be on their team and help them throughout this weekend. So let me restate that. Locke is going to take the coaches into a private breakout room so that they can select which team they'd like to work with. While they're doing that, I want the rest of the participants to reach out to the person who said their idea and let them know if they that they would like to help them, if that's what you would like to do. Remember that Startup Weekend is not a shut-in. So we say 54 hours, but that does not mean that you have to work all day long on this. If that's not, reasonable for your day, that's totally understandable. You work with your team as you're able to, right? Many of those of you who are on the Labeaud Labs, you know how we work. We work with flexibility with our schedules, right? So don't shy away thinking that you'll have to be working 12 hours for the next 12-hour Saturday, right? It's not that kind of show. So Locke, go ahead and put those coaches into their breakout room. And just to let you guys know, I'm about to drop in the chat box the form to register your team. So once people start reaching out to you saying, hey, I liked your app idea, I want to work with you this weekend. I'm going to send you a form that's also in your email, by the way, and I'll also put in the Slack for you. It is a HubSpot form that is basically for you to put the name of your idea, your name, and the people who are on your team. I need to have that form filled out. It's very short, but I need to have that form filled out so that I can add those people to your Slack thread so they can communicate with you. Once the judges come out and let us know who they're going to be working with this weekend, we'll also add them to your Slack thread so you can immediately begin communicating and coordinating. And then also, many of our team members are going to be available for questions. If you have them, you can email them with that contact form you have in your email. And also, Sarah, Isabel, Brianna, and Adela are going to be inside the teams. So if you have any issues, they'll already be there seeing what's going on and be available to help you. So while I go and get that form for you guys and put in the chat box, continue to reach out to those people. Just to remind you, it was, let's go over the team names again, that one.
Miss Labeaud,
Go ahead.
can you make me the host so I can use the breakout room?
Sure.
Yeah.
1 second. I want to make sure I have everybody's name right who was voted through. Sorry, my computer is being slow. Give me 1 second. Okay. 1 second, Lot. I am trying to do that. Give me 1 second. There you go. Oh, hold on. That was the wrong person. It skipped up. 1 second. All right. Okay, Locke, you can go ahead and do that. And while I am getting that that link for you guys, go ahead and put on some music, DJ G, Lil G.
Yeah, I'm not Lil G. G Money. I'll accept.
G Money, all right, G Money.
Just G. I actually used to put G Money at Witch on my sandwich bag, so they had to yell that in the.
You're so childish.
It's so funny. It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. 1 second. Let's see.
Has everyone jumped over to the Slack? The Slack connected up yet?
Miss Labeaud,
Yes.
so we just have 3 coaches here.
Okay, so we're missing a coach right now. Hold on 1 second. So we should have Miss Angela, we should have Dr. T, we have Bentley, and we have David.
Yeah, here we have Mr. David, Dr. T, and Miss Holly, I think.
Okay, so we're just down to 3. Okay, let them choose whichever team they like, and the final one will be assigned shortly. I just have to make sure that coach is in the group. I don't know, maybe they missed the link.
Okay.
So is it Angela that's missing?
I'm here.
Okay, so Angela's here, Bentley is here, David is here,
Oh.
Dr. T. Yeah. So Angela, Dr. T, David, and Bentley.
Okay, I see.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, so I just dropped that form in the Slack for you guys, and I'm going to also attempt to put it in the chat box really fast. Give me 1 second. Okay.
Unknown caller.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, you guys should have that in the Dropbox. That is there for the team leads to register their team. Register their team. So just fill that out and put everyone's name in it that said they wanted to help you. While that is going on, do I have any questions? Any questions? Well, because I don't have any questions, I think it's a good time to share some of those women in tech facts that I was telling you guys about.
I have a quick question. The Slack isn't working for me. The Slack channel isn't working for me.
Okay.
It is not working for me as well.
It's saying that we need a password, and I don't have a password for it.
Okay. Let's see what's going wrong. I will go into our pit. Can you get Michaela and who is that? Swati? Get their emails and add them to the general thread of the Slack, or send them out an email invite to the Slack if you can. Let me know if you can.
I will try that.
Yeah, Mr.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah. Yes, Locke.
Yeah, the coaches have I have one question. They
Sure.
want to work with all the teams. It means that they want to work with each team like 30 minutes each, and they don't want to choose. They prefer to work with own team than working with one team.
So the way that is set up, we have every judge has to choose just one team to work with right now. So that's how we have it kind of set it up beforehand, so that every team can have a coach of their own. It's kind of discouraged with Techstars for one coach to work with multiple teams, because that coach may say something different from one of the other coaches, and it'll be a conflict of who they listen to. So that's why we try to just have one team, one coach to one team.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where are the discussions on which coach is doing what team?
So
In a breakout room.
Bentley's supposed to be in that breakout
yeah,
room.
That's what I was thinking. So.
Oh, I'm
Bentley.
sorry.
Yeah. All right, so we got Bentley in. So it's Bentley, Angela, Dr. T, and David need to go in that breakout room to choose their team. Okay, so while they're doing that, I wanted to give a fun fact. I can't say that it's fun, honestly. It's actually just more shocking. Here's a fact for you. 25.5% of Google's leaders on a global scale are women. 63% of men in technology companies view their companies as equal employers regarding gender, but only 47% of women agree to these sentiments. According to Women in Technology statistics for 2020, 36% of females in tech say they haven't seen any efforts by their companies to close the gender gap. What are your thoughts on that? Are you a woman in tech or in the corporate world? And have you seen companies go out of their way to close the gender gap? Yay or nay? You can come off of mute and say what your opinion is on that.
So you're asking if tech companies have tried to close the gap?
Yeah, have you personally seen that?
I haven't seen it, to be honest. Like, I've been in lots of like coding programs and internship programs with the National Institute of Health, and it's mainly focused on getting minorities into STEM, but not necessarily women.
Interesting. When you say minorities, you mean ethnicity, because I think that they should consider females a minority when it comes to tech, but I think I do understand what you're saying. Yeah, interesting. I love what Sindhu was saying. I think it was Sindhu with she work, right? It was Sindhu with she work, or was it Swati?
She jobs.
She jobs.
Yeah.
Swati, it was you?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. You and I are eye to eye on that when it comes to the different types of circumstances that women have in regards to, actually having a level playing field. So that's very interesting. Anyone else have any comments on that?
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why we don't see a lot of women in the leadership positions is because they get a break. Either like they have elder in the family who has health issues. Women is the one who give up on their career, and with pregnancy and all that. So I think they can just go until the mid-level, but going to that leadership position is a little bit challenge at this minute because they don't have that continuity.
Yes.
Is one reason. Yeah. And I think we need more women in the procurement division as well. I think that's one thing is lacking in my view.
Yes, absolutely. I think, let me give you an example. I was working for a corporation about a decade ago. All of my kids were little at that time. They gave me it was a data entry job. I was doing a lot of jobs at that company, but one of my main jobs was data entry, and it could literally be done from anywhere. The live-in babysitter that I had, she was not doing her job. Literally, my kids were in danger if I left them with her. So I had to ask them, will you allow me to work from home? And they denied me that, even though they knew that I didn't need to be there physically for any reason. And So I had to leave that job. And unfortunately, that was right before the recession hit. And I was not, I'm going to be honest with you, I was not able to find work for 3 years.
Okay. Yeah, I echo with you. I'll tell you one last point why I picked this idea, because I am a mother of a special needs child. And then I faced this issue myself, right? Like I had to quit my career because of my son, and it got very difficult. So I thought, okay, we need this,
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, if I could say my 2 cents, I worked for a tech company a few years back, and it's a common thing in many tech companies, even if they're a small company or a large company, that they designate certain roles based on gender. And I think it comes from, this is just my personal perception from what I understand, it comes from the aggressive and fast-paced nature of quote-unquote technology becoming like the next Wall Street, right? Like in the 80s, we had Wall Street, right? And then in the 90s and 2000s, we had the big dot-com boom. And I think there's a unfair bias that comes with sort of let's push, let's go, to think that, subconsciously or whether consciously, it permeates into the culture of women aren't as aggressive, quote unquote, which is not true, right? One of the things I experienced at this company was that they were so aggressive that they were ignoring their customers. And I came in as a junior account executive. And the quick story, if you guys don't mind me sharing, they wouldn't even allow me to take on an account that they were losing, and it was one of their largest accounts.
Wow.
Because they had a prejudice against, well, I'm new and I don't know what to do. Turn that around because I know them, I pushed to take that account. Technically, under my designation, I had 300 to 400 accounts under me, and it was mine, but they were saying, no, don't work with it. Stepping in and being a new fresh face, a new voice, I was actually able to save the account for them.
Oh, wow.
I feel that there needs to be, I was reading something a little while back, and I feel like there needs to be, like I forgot her name. Is it Swati or Sindhu? Sindhu. I feel like what she's touching on with her idea is actually something that's very necessary, because studies show a lot that women have an acute touch that sort of softens the aggressive nature of what people believe tech is about, and they tend to be more effective.
Thank you, Kevin. That is a great point.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's absolutely true. Give me 1 second. Awesome. That is so true. So you came to the right place today, Sindhu, at the right time, the right event.
Swati.
So,
Swati.
Oh my God. I'm sorry.
I like Sindhu's idea though. Yeah.
Okay. Someone said, okay. So anybody else having any technical issues, definitely see our pit. And
I'm just wondering, with the team recruitment, do I just wait for people to message me, or do I message people and then?
Right. So let me reiterate that. Thank you, Michaela. if you would like to help someone with their idea, please message that person privately. You can do it here in the chat, or you can do it in Slack. In the general tab, general thread, you'll see their name. And let's go ahead and have everyone who's voted for it, the 4, say your name and your idea name so that they can remember who you are, especially for those who came in a little late.
Micaela Colmenares, Health Now.
All right, next person.
I'm a Therese for Naturally.
Hello, I'm Sindhu for Open Closet.
Hi, all. I'm Swati from She Jobs.
Awesome, awesome. Okay. Is Locke still? Let me find Locke. They've been deliberating for a long time, huh? Let me get a. All right. Is Grant back yet? Don't think he is. Okay. Well, while we're waiting on Grant, you're back?
I'm here.
All right, awesome. So it looks like the coaches are still deliberating. Go ahead and put us on some music while I try to get a status update.
Heard.
Don't tell me bedtime stories. Just tell me the truth. Why didn't you say it slowly and take it easy? It's so hard to get. But please don't tell me bedtime stories. 'Cause I'm tired of them. I'm tired of them. Bedtime stories. Bedtime stories.
Can I have the next slide on that while we're still waiting? I think we can actually go ahead and say some of this information. All right, we'll lower the music for right now. Okay, so guys, definitely want you to post and share. Use the hashtag Startup Weekend DFW or Startup Weekend DFW 2020, not 2022 like I put on there because I'm the typo queen. If you have any friends that you would like to invite to hear the final pitches to cheer you on, definitely go to the website, click events, let them send them that link so that they can get in. And then also on Startup Weekend Fort Worth, the Facebook page, you can also go post there, and you can also post on Instagram and tag us. So let's go to the next slide after that. our coaches back now? Because I think they've gotten their decision made. Okay. Just so you guys know, this is what we want you to do. First of all, I want to say we don't want anybody's idea to not have at least one other person on their team. Of the four, have you guys had someone? Is there anyone that doesn't have anyone on their team yet? Anyone? Come off of mute and let us know if you don't have a team yet.
I don't think I have a team yet.
Okay, so, okay, anybody else?
How many people do you need for a team? That's what I'm wondering.
I just one person.
I have one person also.
Okay, so everybody at least needs one partner. Let's not leave these guys hanging, guys, because your insight definitely helps. It looks like our coaches are back. So we're just encouraging you to reach out to someone and let them know that you'll be on their team. Naturally doesn't have anyone right now, and also it was open closet, or she jobs. She work. My gosh.
I like she's work. She's back to
She
work.
works. All right. Okay, so the coaches are back, and I just want to let you guys know, once the coaches, and I'm about to let them announce right now, once the coaches announce what team they're going with, we're going to connect that coach to the Slack team. We're going to put a thread up for you guys and start communicating. Coaches, let them know up front as soon as possible when you'll actually be helping them. Remember, it's required 2 hours. You can choose when those hours will be, but just let them know as soon as possible when to expect you so that they know whether they should wait or not. So coordinate with your coach, and also on Slack, coordinate with your team member to see when you can meet up. Now, tomorrow when we meet, we're going to meet in the morning, Saturday, 10 a.m. Bring your coffee. We're going to go over some of the things we're suggesting for you to do for Saturday. We're going to also have some master classes that are optional, but that's the day that you start working, guys. But I definitely want you guys to get together about when you're going to meet beforehand, because we need you to let Locke know, and he's in there right now in the chat box. Let Locke know when you'll need a Zoom link. You can use your own Zoom, you can use Google Teams, you can use your own platforms. However, if you want to use our platform, you just have to let Locke know when you're going to meet so you can get on there, right? He'll organize that for you. So start planning ASAP. Now, since I've been talking, just doing a little checkup, naturally, has anybody reached out to you? And Swati?
Yeah, I've got a couple.
Okay, awesome.
No.
All right, okay. We naturally is still waiting on someone to say yes. Someone to dedicate just a couple of hours out of their day. What did you say you needed naturally?
I needed, hold on. Let me fix this. Where is it? I need a wireframe builder, a data analyst, and a financial expert.
Right, to help you with that. Okay, awesome. By the way, I did drop some resources in the general tab thread for you guys for wireframe building. So a lot of you were mentioning apps. Dr. T gave us a bunch of resources recently, so those are there for you. Now I'm going to allow the coaches to come off of mute. Let's hear from Bentley. Let us know which team you're going to be working with this weekend.
I actually ended up, I'm a judge, not a coach this year, so
Bentley,
I
I'm
wasn't
sorry.
for. No, that's okay. We switched me over really recently.
I
That's why there's a little
I
confusion.
switched you over. Okay.
Yeah. But I'm happy to, I'll see everyone on Sunday.
Okay, awesome. Dr. T.
Hello, Labeaud, and great team. This was really a tough decision. All your ideas are wonderful. And so, but I ultimately am going to be working with She Job. So Swati,
Thank
let's
you,
work together, and I look forward to helping you any way I can.
Awesome. Angela.
Hello, everybody. I'm Angela, and I'm very excited about this weekend. I will be working with Naturally, so looking forward to seeing what we can build from there.
Awesome. David.
Hello, everyone. My name is David, and I will be working with Open Closet.
Open Closet. Awesome. So we have one more. What was the last idea?
That would be me. I'm going to work with Help Now.
Help Now. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Naturally, do we have anyone? Did anyone reach out to you? Therese. We can't hear you. You're still on mute.
Oh, I'm checking my Slack.
Okay. Check the chat box also. Let's see. I'm checking the chat box right now. Coaches list. All right. Okay, I see that. I wasn't checking the chat box.
So when we pitch on like Sunday, how much time do we have? Like 5 minutes?
Yes, so you guys have 5 minutes, and there is a video. I will share it with you guys where I'm just running through everything to expect, and I will share that with you in the Slack as soon as we're done here. Grant, did you have any following or closing words before we break for tomorrow?
Tonight, Friday night, for all the teams, it's all about teaming up. So get in your team and share your email, phone number, and names. So make sure everyone has everyone else's name, phone number, and email. So like share that stuff definitely next. Like that's the next step. Maybe do that over on Slack just so that you start to jump over there. All of us know once this Zoom ends, all of the chat goes away. So maybe start to jump over to Slack and do that over there. And what I advise teams Friday night is Saturday morning, you really want to start to organize stuff on the business model canvas. So tonight, just get in front of each other and brain dump on each other. Brain dump what you think you know about the problem space. So have a common conversation about what you think you know and share that out and just document tonight. Just brain dump, document in front of each other, and then go to bed because tomorrow's gonna be a long day. Go to bed so that tomorrow morning on Saturday, you can take all of that information you documented in front of each other, take that and organize it in a collective mind on top of the business model canvas. So take those little pieces and put them in the right spot. And then all of a sudden you guys collectively together have this common mind of what you're now going to go do. You can start to tear off, I'm going to go validate the financials, I'm going to go validate the customer, I'm going to go validate the product. And so in order to do that tomorrow, you kind of got to just brain dump tonight in front of each other.
And you guys don't have to wait to start working. You can start working tonight, start on that slide deck, right? And tomorrow morning, for sure. Okay, it's not an obligation, but I'm telling you, I'm going to be speaking on everything you should have in your slide deck to impress the judges, and also just like a format of how you can do it, just to make things easier on yourself, how to delegate to your team and coordinate throughout this weekend, just so that, you guys have some type of template or guideline to how to do that. So that's tomorrow. So you guys are going to receive an email tonight just following up with everything. But if we have nothing else, we will reconvene tomorrow, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. It will not be long like this. It'll be literally probably like 30 minutes for me to run through everything. Then you're free to go to do all your stuff. Thank you guys for coming on, and best wishes. I'm really excited to hear from you guys. Bye-bye.
I have a quick question.
Yes, yes.
Not everybody is added on Slack, so is there a way to like make sure everybody gets on Slack or something?
Sure. Go ahead and email me and say I'm not in Slack, and I will make sure you are.
Okay, I'm in Slack right now. I'm just some of my team members. Kevin, you're not in Slack yet.
Right,
Yeah,
okay. Kevin, I'll make sure you get in. Just email me and I'll make sure you get that.
What's your email?
I will drop it in the chat box right now.
Okay.
And just to let you guys know, I'm saying bye, but I'm going to stay on just in case anybody has any more questions. But as for now, you guys are free to go. So unless you have questions, go ahead and see you later. See you tomorrow. Lil G or G Money, can I get some music, some outro music?
I just had a quick question.
Sure, sure, Kevin. Kevin, can you type your question in the chat box?
Someone's rocking a party back there.
Yeah. All right. Okay, but you guys are all free to go unless you have any questions or comments. See you later. See you later.
Hi, I have a quick question. I was wondering,
Sure.
would create a Slack go ahead and create a group for the idea?
Yes. Yeah, go ahead and do that. I was gonna go and do it, but you go ahead and do that. If you're able to set your thread up, go ahead and invite your people.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Awesome. All right. Who else has questions? Okay. No one else have any questions or comments?
Looks like there's a naturally thread so far. Open.
Yeah.
You have a thread.
So my question was, I didn't get a chance to pitch. So will there be another opportunity to do that?
No, unfortunately, there isn't another opportunity to pitch. There isn't another opportunity to pitch. What I would do is I would just try to work with someone else's team and kind of collaborate with them, because obviously you have great ideas and a business mind. You might be able to help them pivot in a way that can make the business more profitable and partner with them. So we definitely still want and need you. Please don't leave because you didn't get a chance. I would still love to hear your idea, by the way, because the same people that are coaching and all of this stuff, you have access to them and access to our sponsors. So don't feel like there's no opportunities here because you didn't get a chance to pitch.
Perfect, thank you. I will do that.
And David just said, he's one of the coaches. He said he would like to hear your pitch. So once I add you to the Slack, I can connect you with David. David knows his stuff. He's like a startup coach and expert on that.
That's wonderful. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Looking forward to seeing you guys the rest of this weekend. Bye for now.
Thank you, David. Bye. All right, Ahil, Arpit, Yolanda,
Your thing.
Flory, you guys are free to go unless you have any questions.
Who's doing the Slack creation?
That's me and my assistant, Erica.
Erica. Is Erica on here?
No, she doesn't work this late.
So we have a naturally one.
I'm gonna go in there
now. Open closet and she jobs.
Yes. So I'm gonna go in there and do that as soon as we get off here. Okay, so since nobody have any question or comments, I'm gonna end the meeting and I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Y'all have a great night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Bye-bye, y'all.
Thank you.